Running a 100-mile race 2 weeks later, but it did.
He's a martial artist. He's a tough guy.
But it's nice to see it straight up. The whole thing caved over. That's how we got to really meet like the local emergency officials here and things like that. So.
Gotta do it.
And barbed wire.
We put up all the things out there this year.
Look at all our brickwork. It stayed.
That's what I did last year in State
I know, but you got to teach me how to lay bricks. Since they felt his stairs that they actually did walk on either side.
They were messed up originally.
I know, they had to redo them.
The measurements were off or something.
Did you bring Brandon station?
No, I did not. He is cool.
Very cool.
We're composting.
I guess the gloves will break down as well.
I can't believe they already started this morning. We'll wave at Chris. Taking videos of each other.
Not yet had food allergies. That's, I mean, that would be...
I used to have really bad outdoor allergies, and those are going away.
This is the biggest I could get with.
Okay.
So it's just a
You have to
self-tap.
anchor it though, right?
Well,
They self-tap into the metal
into
stud.
the metal stud. Is that okay?
Metal studs only.
But you go to 4x4 into it. So
Guys, stop just for 1 second. You know, these guys are just doing something funny over here. Just do what you did over here for funny little bits. But here's what's funny. Here's what some people do. So Hale's going to go ahead and punch me. And I don't have to go that way, right? Some people do that. Obviously, you're going in the wrong direction of the technique coming in and stuff. So it's just...
It's like putting
That's
top
the
spin on a
blooper
cue
reel.
ball.
Yeah.
That's why you edit. That's why you edit. Yeah.
That's
So-
how tricky he is.
So it's always going in the right direction of the technique. Now, all right. So now we've talked about heads. These are called head snaps. A head snap back, head snaps to the side, with simple hand techniques. Although it's kind of slippery out here, at least with my shoes on it is. We can do the same kicks and stuff to the head. So how does this work now if we're talking about on camera? So we have a camera. Actually, we got two of them. We have a camera. If this is the camera, and also remember this is the audience. So if I'm on stage right now, and this is my audience out here, I'm doing a demo, and I do back up your slippery so I don't fall over again. Okay? If I'm throwing my jab here, just react to it. Well, it's obvious that I missed. If I throw the roundhouse punch, boom, it's obvious that I missed. So what I have to do is set up the camera angle so it's looking over the shoulder here. So now I'll throw the roundhouse punch here. So he films over the shoulder and it's that kind of thing. Or if it's the jab, it's I'm a foot away from his face or whatever, but on the camera, that's going to read as I hit him. Because the camera doesn't pick up the depth. It doesn't have depth perception to know that I'm a foot away from him here. It just is getting over his shoulder or however the shot's set up. I throw a punch, boom, or a kick, boom, to the body. One of two things. Again, if it's this way and the camera's over here, I don't have to hit him. You know, I can come in front of him. Just put your hands up like this. Now, you know, I hope as martial artists we all have control. I am going to hit you this time. But if the camera was right there filming us, it's got to see me make some contact. So I have to be able to kick him and just barely touch him or whatnot. But my physiology, I have to be, you know, and just make that little bit of contact like that. Or with a punch, again, if the camera's over here, I can go boom and not hit him. But if the camera's here, I gotta go, you know, and drive that punch in.
You want to see my mean face?
I want to see it. I want. Get ready. Here we go. In character. In character. Go.
In character. That's my mean face.
Nice. But you went over the line, so you stepped forward with your kick. So you gotta.
Oh, see, redo.
Yep.
You're making me hurt. I'm gonna really hit you. Way over here.
Good. Now exchange. Go ahead. Go kick her, Carol.
No, kick me there.
Yeah, that's good. No, I got you. Don't worry about it. Look,
Back into play.
I've run. That's it.
All right, stop for 1 second. As I'm fighting in the background, I'm watching Batman and Bane fighting, like just because it was just cool to be there. And there's this one part in the fight scene where Bane grabs one of the cops that has kind of longer hair like Rob does, and he grabs his hair and pulls his head back like this. And the reaction of the stuntman was awesome. It was like, ah, you know, like he was ripping his hair out of his head. If he doesn't react like that, it's just, oh, he's grabbing his hair. There's nothing to it. But he grabs it, and it makes it look like he's just going to pop his head off any second now. And that's totally the reaction of the stunt guy that sold that.
Just front kick, front kick, front kick, front kick.
You don't have to kick. If you're slipping too much, you can make it a punch to the body.
It's good. Yeah, you can. Don't. Hey, that's push-ups. Remember, you can't. Don't use the CANT word.
I think you broke some ribs.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you.
Setting it up so you know you're facing the audience the right way, so it could set up as a hit. You know, not everyone's gonna. Depending on how your audience wraps around or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to sell it to everybody, so you're going to sell it to as many people as you can. So we did. Here's the other thing with this stuff too. There's not too many reactions that you can do, right? We have a head snap back, we have head snap side to side, we have body reactions. You can go with body reaction this way a little bit, or you can get kicked in the back and go this way. It's a lot of the same stuff. It's just practicing making those reactions look realistic. If I get punched and hit, it's not going to be like sometimes how it is in the movies with the big guys like, you know, is that all you got? It's, oh my gosh, you know? So I sold that. And that looked good. You like that? It's fine. That's because it was. It was, but I just went with it.
Don't say that part. We're going to put that in your portfolio.
I forgot. I was in China one year and I fell down the steps. I was walking down the steps and I fell down the steps. I don't know what happened. I missed the step, boom, boom. I sold it as like, oh yeah, I meant to do that. Just messing around. All right, this is a fun one, unless you don't want to come down here and get messy. So Rob, come on down with me. You don't mind, you're a kid. Mashallah, like the WWE. So Rob's going to take my head, and he's not going to smash my head into this, Rob. He's going to guide me. So literally, it's like this. You do all the work. Don't smash your head, but bring your head down. I'm just holding on to your head. But I do it like this, and you bring your head down, and it makes it look like I slam his head. So what I do is I make a triangle like this. I put that down. My nose goes in my triangle. My head is protected by my hands, and I can make it look like he's trying to smash my head against it. So you grab me with both hands or whatever, like you're really trying to smash my head. Go, oh, you know, that kind of thing. So that's another thing that we could just.
That's a whole other set of tactics.
And is there a stunt that goes along with falling off the ladder?
He's in here and I'm trying to jab him there. It's just like the punch or the kick to the body. I come in and he reacts. Come over here so you don't fall off the end. I come in here, maybe the camera's over his shoulder. And again, I don't have to hit him. If the camera's over here, maybe, you know, it sees here or over here, then maybe I just touch him just a little bit with it or something. And that, you know, obviously, again, that's kind of a total control thing. But again, the punch is this way, boom. The stick works, you know, the same way, the reaction of it.
What?
So there's a lot more to the whole stunt thing than just the reactions or the punches. But think about it, when you watch a movie, what's the most prevalent thing? It's the fights like that and reacting simply these types of reactions to the fight. There's not a whole lot more reactions other than maybe a hair pull or something like that. And then of course you got falls and things like that. But it's really pretty simple, you know, what we do. It's not a whole lot of techniques or whatnot with it, but it's training and honing those techniques so that the timing's there and whatnot. So if Rob goes for the punch, and I'm not too early, that's not good. If he goes for the punch, and I react too late, that's not good. So I have to time it when I see that punch come in. And that's almost what I'm doing. I'm watching for the punch to come in. And that's one last thing is, if he and I were in a fight, and we're here, I'm not like this waiting. I'm not here, these Taekwondo shoes. I'm not here waiting for the punch. You know, I'm engaged in the fight, and here we are, and we're moving around. And then I get hit. See that? Can I teach that? It's natural talent.
Years and years of practice. That's what that is.
But any questions? Because I think we're going to wrap it up about there.
It's time.